Hey guys, what's up? Got a game of Radiation Domination using the gold Stakeout. You've seen me use it for my live comm on the same map, and I thought, shouldn't I be able to get a much better game than that? So I tried again when this map showed up, and I did. For this game I go 37-2, and I managed to get dogs at the very least, whereas in that game I kept getting stopped from dogs by 1 or 2 kills. Although not all my kills leading up to my dogs were from the Stakeout. Also, once I used up nearly all my Stakeout shells, I only had 15 kills overall with the Stakeout. But I couldn't really use it anymore since it only has 16 shells to work with, which is really little. I think the only real highlight of this match was that one RPG kill that got me my last kill for dogs, which was awesome. Just a nice, lucky kill with the RPG at long range, where it's normally inaccurate. And that'll be it for gameplay. I've took a few more driving lessons lately, and I managed to get parking down a bit. Although I'm still nervous that I'll hit the curb. On a driving test, hitting the curb will lose me 15 points, and going onto the curb is an automatic fail. Or at least that's how I remembered it. That's more than enough reason for me to try and get parking down ASAP, because no matter how many times I go to park, just thinking about hitting the curb is enough to make me nervous that I end up not really parking, and I park about 3 inches or 3 feet. I think inches, yeah, 3 inches away from the curb, which is too wide. Fortunately for me, my instructor only taught me how to park when the curb is to the right of me instead of the left, which should theoretically mean I'll be only pulling over to the right to park instead of my left on a test. The U-turn is very easy to do, thankfully, and pretty much at this point, my next few driving classes will simply have me apply all these driving skills at once. I always have to at least remember the following things: signal when changing lanes or going out of a parking spot, looking at the mirrors and adjusting them, looking behind me when I go to leave, and making sure I still drive at a good enough speed without going too slow or going too fast. I managed to at least drive 30 miles per hour consistently, or close to it. Although that's not to say I drive slowly, but I definitely drive at a much more reasonable pace this time. Aside from parking, one thing I do feel is a problem with me, and probably with all new drivers, is that we mostly have a bit of tunnel vision. So there's a good chance that we mostly focus ahead of us because we're concentrating on the road only, and seeing things to the sides is an afterthought. I don't think my basic driving skills are bad, but having tunnel vision certainly is. I think the only thing left for me after learning how to drive is learning how to drive on a highway, and then once I get my driver's license, I gotta start remembering the routes my dad takes to get to certain places, like my mom's workplace or Chinatown, or getting to my uncle's house. I think it's nice to have the ability to drive, but honestly, I don't think I'll be driving around all that much. I'll be fine with just getting my driver's license, so yeah. That'll be it for commentary 2. I'm going to cut it short here, and I hope you enjoy the rest of the gameplay, which is mostly of me using this FAMAS that I picked up. Hope you enjoy the gameplay and commentary, and cheese out!
Securing A.
Reloading!
Losing Bravo.
Cover me! I'm reloading! He's down! Kill confirmed.
Losing Charlie. Our counter spy plane's in the air.
Changing mag!